Inflewence here, and today I have Magic Square's MS-05 Night Tracer, which is their masterpiece version of Onslaught, the upscaled figure. And no 360, so I'll just show the 360 real quick. Big old backpack here, kind of supposed to be big, but yeah, this figure is good. I think it looks great, and you know, I'm not the biggest tune person. Well, I say it all the time. Some figures I like tuned, some I don't. This in particular, I do like the way it looks. In other Combaticons, I like the way it looks. It is a little plain, but I like that. I think because I had the G1 version of this guy, I think I got it from my cousin, because it was beat to hell. I remember getting it, it was beat to hell. It was just long, and I used to play with it all the time. There's a few things. I know there's some flash on some pieces, which was probably par for the course for the other ones too. And also, I don't know, his head is a little big for me, I think. It's not bad though. It doesn't throw me off. It doesn't make me not want the figure. This is going to be my robot probably, but I will be doing the combine mode when they all come. I will do Bruticus. Not doing the combine mode in this video because there will be another video where I transform it into the combine mode. It just sticks into the back of the other piece. I'm also wondering, we can get right into it.
Transformers reviews, tech and the news, whatever else I use as a muse. Hit subscribe, I appreciate the views. Influences interest on YouTube.
What I was saying before the intro was, I'm wondering if the other pieces are coming with this guy. I mean, with some of the other guys, or I don't know. It makes me wonder because going to accessories, this is the only piece you get for Bruticus. I know the legs came with the other guys, but he has a whole body piece I thought would come with him. I'm hoping it's not separate. It kind of makes me nervous. If anybody knows, let me know if they said anything. I do know you have the separate G1 pieces that you can get, or the toy version, or the cartoon version. I can't remember which is which. I will be ordering them probably just to see what it looks like. And I do like that they are bringing out the pieces instead of just doing a whole new set. Hopefully it satisfies everybody. But here's the gun. Since we're getting into accessories, it's just plain. I don't know if it's painted. It makes me think it's not painted because there's some flash right here, which is unsightly to tell you the truth. And it's not sanded down. It's like they just cut that thing off. It's like pure subscribe and didn't sand anything down. The handle folds up because it does fit in to vehicle mode. This I already showed. It is hollow, very light. But I guess you do want the chest piece kind of light so it doesn't fall off or make more problems. So you have the box. Box is fine. Normal box. I do like this with the sunset. It's a pretty dope picture. And you got tech specs, nothing else, extras, and this comes in as well. And let me show you how you, okay, I'm about to break it. So you got to open up these, which are super tight on mine, but you bend the ab crunch, open up this, and there's, let me try to, I think they fixed this from the Legends because it clamps on down there. There's two hooks. I'm not going to take it out because it's so tight, and it clamps on, and then you never have to take it off again. It stays on doing transformation fine. So you got that, and then you just put this, and then these, which is what I was talking about, I was about to break. You pull these out here, and these things clamp here. I know in the Legends one, I couldn't get this right. It would never stay on correctly, but I don't know if they fixed it or if I did something wrong with the Legends. And it always seems off because it can move like this, so you got to get it exact and not close it. So then you get it here and kind of move it I'm always having trouble. See, that one went in, and this one is like too high. So there we go. Down a little bit. So you got that, which is cool. Face. See his face up close. I think it's pretty great. Like I said, his head is a tad bit too big, I think. But it doesn't, it's not, you know, it's just a gripe. When I got this out the box, it felt light, probably because this isn't on there. This isn't even closed. See, I can't get this right. There we go. Like I was saying, I got this out the box. It felt light. It felt lighter than the other ones to me. But it was because this wasn't on there. Now it gives it a little heft. But I don't know if there's any die cast. I think the other ones had die cast in the feet. But this one seems to not. And maybe they did that deliberately because of the combine mode. It just sticks into that chest piece, and maybe they didn't want it too top heavy, which is understandable. What else? I think that's it for like overview type stuff and stuff I don't do or don't like. So let's do some comparisons. Move that down. So I got his label mates. I mean his teammates. I'm in the music. His subordinates, I guess. And there we go. They look good together. I do like them. And again, I say I'm okay with the cartoon look. And if you are really a cartoon dude, see, I'm not. I'm case by case. It's just what I feel like. I like the way. If I like the way it looks as tuned, I'm fine. But this is probably more of the style. Like this has more extra stuff, extra stylings. It's not as plain as these two guys. This guy was plainer than him, but I still like him. I still like him, and I still like him as a cartoon. As you know, I've said some things about some cartoon-esque figures that I don't like. And for me, I think it depends on the, I guess, style, the way it looks. Like, say, Huffer. Huffer's one that I always use as that I don't like cartoon. I do have Fans Toys, but I didn't like the arms because it was exactly like the cartoon, and the cartoon looks stupid. So let's go to Articulation. You get the head up. It's on a hinge. You get it 360. And it doesn't go down as much as you may want it to. This is like more front, and then down is like a millimeter. You do get the arms. The arms go all the way up like this. Articulation on this thing is, let me go up a little just so you can see that. Yeah, articulation on here is great because you got that, and then you have this articulation point as well. I believe that's for, I didn't do the combine mode yet, but just remembering, I think that's for the combine mode, but still you can use it in this mode. The only thing I don't like, these ratchets, they don't feel great. And when you're moving it, I don't know. They're tight ratchets, but they have like a weird feel and sound and spring. You can get it all the way around on friction. Elbow. You got bicep down here, swivel. Is there no, the swivel's down here at the elbow more. Here is that extra joint, so that's why that there's no swivel there. You have hands that can go out, not in. Articulated fingers. You have a thumb on a ball joint and a pin. Is it 2 pins? I thought it was 1 pin. No, it was 1 pin. Looked like a pin right there for some reason. And then you have ball jointed fingers, but they're enclosed ball joints. I'm good with that when they do that. And you have a knuckle one knuckle. You have that. You see the faux wheels, which I'm cool with. No, people for some reason don't like that when there's faux stuff. I think it's great. I think because it like a wheel can't fold down into a little circle like that and still be a big wheel when it's it's just not a thing. It's not going to be a thing. So you get the ab crunch. He can bow, like he can bow. So, and you have this. He can back bow too if you want him to. Put that down. Now they still have not fixed these. And when I say that, I mean, I love this. Like I'm one, I know some people don't, but I'm one that loves the skirt going in, but it's not on the best hardware to me. So you can get these all 6 up. Well, all 4 up and these go in. So when you're moving it, it goes in like that, which lets you get a great range. Back here is not bad. You move it out, so you definitely get the full hurdles. But with this, like I said, it doesn't feel well, and you gotta really fight it to get it back. You don't have to pick it out. Like it's not that bad, but this right here, I don't know. It feels like it could get out of whack some, but I don't know. And you got ratchet. I don't know if I said ratchets going side. The ratchets aren't. They're actually better than the normal side ratchet. Especially I just did KFC's Snapdragon, and their ratchets was like this or like that. These are short tooth ratchets, so I guess this is what I would want. Ratchets out to the side. They're very soft though. And this ratchet too is pretty soft. You move the swivel right here. Double jointed knee, you could get all the way if you didn't hit this thing. That's a very soft ratchet. I don't even know why they put a ratchet on there, because it's not going to help anything. And the foot you have, thought you had a toe tilt, but you got a toe raise, and you got a full rocker, and you have a heel spur raise for some reason, but you don't really need it. Transformation is not hard at all. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna put these arms out. Not that. Try to not to move that one. Make sure the fist, the thumb should be in like this, and make all the fingers in. Move that out, move this around, put that in here like that. Then you can move this around, move this fist up, make it flat. A lot of this is the same as the Legends. They have changed some things, made stuff tighter, you know, more on scale with MP. You can get this out with your finger. See, I don't even need a spudger. I don't know why. So pull that down like that and leave this like this, and I think that's it. I'm trying to remember. So move this, get the fingers in again. Move this around. Undo that, bend this over here, put that back in there, pull this out, pull these tires out, move this up so it's flat right there like that. So get this off of here, and then bend this down so then you can get all of this stuff up and over. Move these arms down so you can get this. This hits these arms sometimes, so you got to get them exactly right. So you got like this, then you have this part right here. Lift that up, move that out like this. Get these lights out. both sides. Then it's gonna go like that. I swear all this stuff then came out. I guess because it was tight the first time I did it. I guess now it's not. So all this stuff, don't do this yet. What's going to happen is this hits this. It does all of this, but what you want is these arms all the way up. So this is like kind of in here. This is here, but if these arms are all the way up, it hits that too. So you got to kind of move it around there. Like that. Around there like that, like this. There's a peg here that pegs into the arm. Peg that in. Over here, peg that in. Peg this in to the front. There you go. Now this fold down like that. Fold this around. I don't know if you saw that. Like that. And push that in. This, fold this around here and push that in like that. Then you can get these up here, get them out. You don't have to put them anywhere. Again, fold out the windows. Jesus, man, I ain't had this much problems. Always on camera, man. Always on camera. It gets frustrating sometimes. So then you move these wheels. Move them out like that. Move them out like that. Then unfold them. Unfold them. There we go. Now you can just leave all that stuff like that. You can pull this apart like this, because now you're gonna want to spin this around this waist. I do it now just so you can not worry about it. So then you want to pull these little skirts out, pull these down a little bit. Well, you can leave these up now, but it's easier to pull these out if you push this down and then get a finger in there. But then you have to, I think I missed this on the Legends, unless they changed it. You got to put this skirt a little bit up in there and it gives it the right amount of length. Maybe that's why my Legends didn't go right. You see that? And then you just move this and these skirts won't go all the way in. So that's how you do that there. And then you have this. So now you want to open this. It's kind of intuitive. Open that, open this, fold this like this, then have that like that. I do both sides at the same time. Open it quickly, fold this in like that, and then fold this out also. This little piece right here. Now this needs to go down second, so you're gonna put this when it's finalized. You'll see. But you see it's an over under type of tab. But then you just blow these legs apart. That sounds wild. Move this out first. The feet, move the feet out first. The back here, you want to pull out, and both sides, pull that out. Then you can get this side out here, and it'll end up rocking down. This will end up rocking down. Now what you want to do is pull this leg out and rock that down. So now that you got it rocked down, You can move this down here, and this side panel will move up to the side. Now the side panel has a little piece that you want to pull out as well. So you kind of move that up there like that. You push you push the heel spur up, and then this kind of folds in and goes like that. Now you pull this down because there's a tab that tabs in on that bottom of that foot. Keeps this, and you can tab this together, and that's it. That's the final. Same over here. Have this open. Move that in. Move this heel spur up. It is a little tight, and move this in there, and then you can move this down, and then did I move the leg down? No, I did not. So you can move that leg down, then move this out, and now you caddy that down and square it up. Now right here, move this up. So move this down. Now you want to get the knee. You want to move it all the way up like that, so it's in here like this. It's like this in robot mode, and you want it like this so it lines up. So now with this like this, you should be able to close this on top of here. If everything's straight, the two pegs here will peg in under, and there you go. We're pegged in. Then you can close this, and it should line up all right here. And there's a peg here that should line up, and everything is gravy. Don't forget that knee. I didn't show it, but I did move it up. And that goes around over under here. This should tab in right here. There you go. Close this. Tabs in on this side. Tabs in right there. Then you can close the doors. There's a tab right here. Over on this side. I can never get this side closed, but I don't know. It could be my fault. There's a tab here that tabs here. I couldn't get that closed on the Legends either. But like I said, it could be user error. Maybe I don't have this exactly right. Let me move that a little bit better. And see. Nope. Yeah, it looks like it's right on there. Maybe I just got to push harder. Yeah, I don't know, but I can't get it on there like I want it to be. I think it could be the window. You gotta kind of bend it down. Let me see. Nope, still not going in correctly. But see how this window sticks out? You want to kind of, and this one is great. You want to kind of bend it a little bit to get it in there how it's supposed to be. And then, yeah, this side, I think it's just this peg hole. Unless, again, I don't have these arms exactly right. Let me move it a little bit more. Oh, okay. It seems to go, yeah. Guy had the arm exact. And then you have this right here. You can do this a couple ways. Sorry, my camera went off, so I'm not sure where I was, but yeah. So you can have it like this, or you can have it a little bit further up like this. So there you go. You can have it like this, or like this, where it's further back. I like it further back, but it may impede having somebody here. But again, it's up to you how you want to do it. There you go. And then you can pull these out. and you have it up, and there is the truck. You can also bring the gun in, fold the handle up, and you can put it on either side here or here to store it. So then you can move this thing. This thing can move like this. Can move all the way back. You got some back shooting to do. These things can move. And yeah, it rolls. These back wheels don't really do too much. Well, it's this probably because they're plastic wheels. What I really like is this. I don't know if it's pad printed or is that what it's called? Pad printing or pad painting? I'm not sure. But I never knew what that was, but Bobby hit me the game about pad printing. Kind of looks like a titty smashing into the paint, and then it like prints it. So I don't know. I think that's what that's called. I'm not sure if that's what that is or not. But yeah, here we go. Let's make a comparison. We got some here. It looks just like the G1, and here goes side swipe in case you want to know how big he is. You know, side swipe I got here in car mode. So if you enjoyed this review, let me know, and I appreciate you coming to see it. I hope it helped, and I'll get up with you in the next one. Peace.
You know, life ain't over, life ain't over, life ain't over. As long as you alive, you can give another try and take it real high if you want.